8 years old. I was in third grade, and I weighed 100 pounds and had this little story. You know, in that times they didn't really take you in private and weighed you. They just told, you know, the person that was recording it, oh, she weighs 100 pounds now. So that's kind of the way it went, and all the kids heard that. And I can remember being so embarrassed and so upset at that. To this day, I remember that. I've let it go, but you know, it's one of those things that kind of stay with you. And so to fast forward to 2013, I heard Dr. Joe. He was at my church, and then he was at the tech center in Denver doing a weekend. And so I went to that because I love the quantum. I love anything about the quantum field. I think it's so exciting, and he mentioned that in his talk at the church, so I decided, okay, I'm going. And I did. I didn't do anything for myself at that time, but I read all his books, and didn't do really any work, but I read the books and got a lot of information through those years. But in 2017, I weighed 345 pounds. And I decided that I needed to lose weight because I developed some lymphedema in my leg, and that's a form of cancer. And I thought, you know, I really want to live a while longer to be able to see my grandson graduate from high school and college. And I really love life, really I do, and I wanted to really get other things done that I haven't done yet, you know. So it's one of those things when you're 73 years old, you think about that, you know. I want to get some other stuff done too. So I did, and so I decided. I started with a food plan that worked for me, and I started working on the meditations. I spent the time with the morning meditation every single morning for probably the first year, and the first month I just bawled and bawled and bawled, just releasing so many things. And he gave me so much hope to look to the future and see myself as my dream. And I would visualize that every morning. And at the end of the first month, I lost 30 pounds. And my lymphedema was totally gone. I mean, absolutely gone. The swelling went down and the sores just disappeared. And so I kept going and kept doing that. And so at the end of 2 years now, it's my anniversary this week. I started in September of 2017, and now it's September of 2019, and I've lost 145 pounds due to Joe's work. You know, there's so many things that are so important in losing weight, and it's not just what you put in your mouth. It's the mental part and getting rid of the past and having some help with that and knowing that. And so the meditations is what helped me so much to be able to get some contact with all of that and knowing what I wanted to release and what I wanted to keep as myself. But I really had turned into a different person. I really had to become a different person because you can't do everything. You can't do hardly anything the same, you know. What's so much fun for me is doing this walking meditation this morning. I was able to walk, number one. I have a cane that I use sometimes, but I'm about ready to lose it now because we were walking this morning and I thought, you know, I really don't need this thing. And so I was just kind of using it as a baton, you know. It's just waving my arm around and going up the hill and going back down the hill and doing the meditation. And I mean, we were going. And it felt so good. And Dr. Joe mentioned it. I saw this woman with a cane waving it like a baton. And I thought, oh my goodness, that was me. So I was kind of pleased about that. But, you know, it's kind of fun. I'm having such a wonderful time at this retreat. And it's my first week long. And I will be going to more because I have more work to do. And, you know, you got to keep working to keep it going. And I mean, why not? It's your life, and it's your longevity, and it's your testimony. So that's my story.